Well, Lindsey Graham continued to make a fool of himself. You won't believe what he said at a conservative, a Republican event. This is astounding. Check this out, then we'll take it on the other side.
Here's the person at the head of the class for humiliating themselves. Somebody who said after January 6th he'd had enough and then got intimidated and actually groveled anymore. Lindsey Graham. This is Lindsey at a Republican Party dinner Saturday in his home state.
People ask, what happened with you and Trump? I said, well, he beat me like a drum, and I acknowledged that he did. He sort of liked hearing that, but we found something in common. I've come to like him, and he likes him, and that gets us through 18 holes of golf. One thing I can tell you, you better not screw with this guy or you regret it.
I just, Jonathan Lemire, I gotta say, I don't know how you do that. It's not in me. No. It never was. I don't think it's in most people. I guess the question I keep asking is, what's worth that? And I can tell you, having a congressional pin is not. In fact, I don't think anything's worth humiliating yourself the way Lindsey does. But, I mean, we can expand this out again. Donald Trump threatened a federal prosecutor saying, I'm coming after you, calling him deranged on stage, no doubt knowing that this was going to amp up the number of death threats that Jack Smith had. And yet, Republicans in the House and the Senate sit meekly by, quietly by, and continue to act like this is normal.
One has to ask the question, what does Donald Trump have on Lindsey Graham? What does Donald Trump have on a lot of these politicians? It can't be just about being elected. After all, Lindsey still has some more time on his contract, if you will. There must be something that President Trump has on key Republicans that's holding the reins and that's allowing others to follow because they don't know exactly what he has on them. And you know what? I definitely don't know this for a fact, but you've got to ask yourself the question, who allows themselves with that stature, the stature of a senator of the United States, to be so ridiculed, to be so taken advantage of? Who allows that into their reality? We spend a lot of time deconstructing the news, trying to parse it into a form that everybody can understand. We try to find those little nitpicks where it flies above the fray, etc. If you really like these videos that we do, I want to ask a big favor. Please go ahead, number one, subscribe to our channel, and number two, please join if you can. Thank you so kindly for watching. Keep watching. Please remember to share. We must populate the entire internet with our progressive message, a message that we know is what most Americans say that they want. So help us, please join.